Hi loves, what is up? It's your girl AshecaLee here back at it with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I do my frontal maintenances on my clients. So if you don't know, I am also a hairstylist and I recently graduated from cosmetology school. If you guys have not seen that video, go watch that. Everything that I know about frontals and closures and all that type of stuff, I taught myself. So what you guys see me doing here is just cutting off the excess lace. Now, first she was under a dryer, and this is just her frontal maintenance. So she has worn her wig for about 2.5 weeks, and she was ready to get the maintenance done on the frontal. When she came back, her left side was completely still on, and it was still intact, but her right side was up. So we're just going to take care of all of that by removing the whole thing and washing the wig, and let's just, do the whole install. So this is what I'm showing you guys. So what you guys see me doing is cutting off the excess ear tabs and the excess lace that doesn't really mimic her hairline. So it's very important that when you're cutting the cap off, you want to make sure that, it's either right in front of her hairline or right on top of her hairline, because the cap is to protect her hair from the glue. But you want to make sure that when you are cutting it, the way you are cutting it is actually in the shape of her hairline. Because if you were to leave it just straight across, then you'll be forced to put the frontal even more in front of that cap and more in front of her hairline. So it will look less natural and it will give you a wiggy look instead of a natural frontal look. And it doesn't really look very natural when the frontal is super close to the eyebrow. So you really just want to outline the person's natural hairline so that you can get an idea on how to place the frontal and how to have the frontal look. So here's the unit. Now this is the same unit that we used in the previous hair video, Miss Coco hair. This hair is very nice. I did ask her if she liked it, and she said that she loves the curl, she loves the hair, but the only thing is that the hair does shed. Now, that's to be expected with curly hair. Now, looking at the frontal of this unit, I feel as though it didn't bald a lot, and I didn't have to cut any excess lace off, which is great, which means that the frontal kept up pretty good. So what you guys see me doing here is just wiping off her hairline with some alcohol. And this is just to clean her skin so that when we apply our glue, it can lay and it can have an even longer lasting hold. So if you guys are interested in purchasing Miss Coco's hair, then all you have to do is check the description box down below. I'll leave their link, everything like that. And yeah, you guys, I actually really love this hair. I love the curl pattern. And yeah, if y'all interested in purchasing, click the link down below. So I'm just placing the wig on her head, and now what I'm going to do is kind of line up to see where I need to place the lace. So as you guys can see, that lace is completely over her ear, which means that we need to move it up and move it closer to the front. So now that we got that, we can lay the glue, and we can just, pull the wig forward and lay it down. It makes it so much easier measuring it up. So the glue that I'm using is the Bow Hold Active. I use this glue on all my clients. I'm not really a fan of the Ghost Bond because it's a bit harsh for my skin, and I don't want to take that chance or that risk on anyone else of my clients. So I just use what I am most comfy with, and this is the Bow Hold. So when applying it, you want to make sure that it is clear in between each layer before you apply the next one. So as you guys can see, it looks like I applied nothing on her skin at all. That's how you want it to look before you go ahead and apply the second layer. And I'm using a popsicle stick to do this. I used to use my fingers, but I was over having glue on my hands throughout the whole process. So I just went ahead and just used the popsicle stick and kind of smeared it in. And then to fasten up the process, I just go with my blow dryer on the cool setting so that it can dry faster. And then I'll just continue to apply more layers as many as I want. And I'm just showing you guys her other side, how it completely dried clear. That's what you want to go for. And that's how you know it's okay to go ahead and apply that second layer. Okay, so when you are laying down that lace, it is completely different than when you are doing it for the first time, because the lace is already cut and shaped onto the person's hairline. So it's really easy to just match it up. So normally I start from the middle and then I'll lay down the sides. But when the lace is already cut and I'm doing a frontal maintenance, I'll start from the sides and work my way up so that everything can be aligned perfectly. So as you guys can see, I'm just pulling the lace and laying it down flat on top of the glue. And then I'm just using my fingers and also the back of the comb to press the lace in that glue. So I'm just showing you guys how it looks, how it's melting. And it's not 100% melted yet. So now I'm just using the pressure of my fingers and pressing everything in, especially on the air tabs, because those are the first to lift up. So now I am just checking the size to see if there's any excess lace that I need to cut off around the air tabs, making sure that everything is aligned. And yeah, it's just important to go over your work, make sure that your client leaves satisfied, and, you know, make sure that you are doing everything that you would do on yourself on them. So now I'm just going in, cutting off any excess lace. Because if you guys leave that, then, you know, it's really irritating to have lace rubbing against your ear. So now what I'm doing is just combing out my baby hairs. She did have baby hairs prior, but I'm guessing that they, you know, sometimes they fall off and shed because they're very small hairs and they're very thin. So, of course, those may not last until the next appointment, which is okay. You just can make new ones. So now I'm just putting a sanic strip on her forehead to make sure that the lace has pressure on it so that it can be even more secured and melted in her skin. Now I'm just letting down her hair. So while her lace is melting, I like to focus on the hair, whether that is pressing, curling, whatever it is, just giving time for the lace to actually melt. So now you guys know this is not any chemicals in this bottle. This is just water and conditioner. I put it in this bottle because this bottle is big, so I don't have to continually fill it up. So you guys can see the difference between those curls when it's dry and how it looks wet. The hair looks amazing, and it doesn't tangle at all. And she also said that it doesn't tangle. So that is really good. And the curls just look very nice. I love this hair. So I am just applying the Garnier Fructis oil in Sleek. And I'm just applying that over the curls. And then I'm going in and cutting off the sanic strip to see how... because she can't walk out that way. So I'm just cutting that off, and then I'm going to focus on the baby hairs. And I'm just going in with a comb, a little bit of mousse, and a little bit of Got2b gel. And I am just making those baby hairs. Also, loves, if you are in the Philly area and you are interested in getting me to do your frontals, your closures, your custom-made units, anything traditional sew-ins, braids, anything of that sort, just check the description box down below. You will see my booking website where you can click that link. It will take you straight there, and you can book your appointment. I think baby hairs are pretty easy to do. Well, for me, that is. I don't know about anyone else, but I love doing baby hairs, but I don't like a lot of baby hairs. And I feel like my clients are the same way. Like, they like the look, but they don't like to overdo it. So I do what they want me to do, whether that is harsh baby hairs, a lot of baby hairs, or a little baby hairs. I'm not the one wearing it. So if they say that they want a lot, then, you know, I do what they ask. I'm just showing you guys the other side, and it looks very natural, very nice, smooth, sleek. And I am going to go in and wet the whole thing over again. You guys, she loves it. She is not a first-timer client. I love her. She's one of my favorite clients, and she loved her hair, which is the goal when I do my client's hair. So yeah, you guys, this is the outcome. I'm just going back in and wetting the curls. I love this hair. Again, Miss Coco Hair. You can check the description box down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed these type of client videos. If you want more, let me know. Leave a thumbs up and comment down below. And before we go, today's motivational quote is, "The next door's opening will put you in a position where you don't have to borrow or struggle for anything." Amen. So, with that being said, I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.